How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Patta collaboration with Nike on the Air Max 1 in this Monarch colorway. Today's video is sponsored by the good people from Heffelux. So Heffelux is my favorite go-to sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material as Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort for your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which is linked down below, and you'll see they sell 4 different insole options. So really, depending on the type of insole density and cushioning setup you're looking for, there's going to be something for everybody. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and I swear and stand by their products. They truly are really comfortable. So be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase, and be sure to tell them I sent you. So back to the shoes, this is the latest collaboration between Amsterdam-based boutique Patta with Nike. And the two have had a rich history in collaborating in the past, and this pair just continues that trend. So these released first on Patta's website on October 8th, which is where I grabbed my pair, and they retailed for a price of 160 euros. But then they had a wider release on October 15th, where these retailed for 210 Canadian dollars or 160 USD. And the official colorway for this shoe is pure platinum, metallic silver, and Monarch. So before we take a look at the shoes, here's a quick look at the special edition box. And to be honest, I don't know if all the pairs came in this box. I've yet to see anyone get a regular box, but according to Patta's website, this is what they're calling the special edition box. So as you can see, this comes in a black-based cardboard box. We have Nike and Patta co-branding, along with the phrases "Patta got love for all" and "Get familiar." And then inside the box, there's this dust bag with Patta Air Max branding. And then there's this chain inside that has these charms with Patta branding. We have the Nike swoosh. And then this one right here is the Surinamese flag, where the two co-founders of Patta are from. So back to the shoes, this is your classic Air Max 1 with a twist. So starting things off with the toe box, the base layer of this shoe, this is constructed out of this metallic silver colored mesh. This mesh has a bit of a rough texture to it, and then overlaid on the front toe cap, we have this Monarch colored nubuck, which in person looks like a burnt orange. And I want to say the shape of the toe box is excellent, as this very nice, very gradual slope look to it, which is a lot better than a lot of Air Max 1s we've seen in recent past. And then stitched on the side, we have this metallic silver colored mini swoosh. Moving downwards, covering both the U-throat and the mid-panel of both sides of the shoe, we have this pure platinum colored leather, which has a very soft suede-like feel to it. The top two eyelets are constructed out of this Monarch colored TPU plastic, and then underneath this we have the swoosh, which is again constructed out of a Monarch colored nubuck. Running down the bottom of the shoe, unlike your typical Air Max 1 mudguard where it's straight, the most defining design aspect about this shoe is definitely this wavy mudguard. So you can see all the way from the front toe cap to the back heel, it has this wavy pattern to it, which gives it a very interesting and very unique look. Moving downwards, covering the collar of the shoe, we have more of that silver colored mesh. And then wrapping around the back heel, we have that pure platinum colored leather along with that Monarch colored nubuck, and we have Nike Air branding embroidered in the center. For the laces, these come with these pure platinum colored flat laces, but they also give you a secondary pair of cream or off-white colored laces as well. Underneath this, the tongue is done in this off-white cream colored finish, and it feels almost like a felt-like material. The edges of the tongue are wrapped in this nylon finish, and we have this Patta Air Max tag at the top. So the inner liner of the shoe is lined in this cream or off-white colored textile, and in comparing this pair to some of my other Air Max 1s, it almost seems like there's a bit more padding in this collar area of this pair. Moving on to the insoles, so these come with these cream colored insoles with Patta branding on top, and then as we turn our attention to the midsole, so this is your classic polyurethane foam midsole. It's done in this vintage looking cream color, and on the heel we have this cutout, which reveals the Air Max unit that's found within the midsole. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your outsole, which is constructed out of rubber in 3 different shades. We have this classic waffle style traction pattern on the forefoot, along with Nike Air branding on the back heel. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Patta Air Max 1s. And for those wondering how these fit, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and generally speaking, I'd recommend sticking true to size for this pair. So for me, I wear between a 10 to a 10.5 in my Air Max 1s, and I usually steer towards the 10.5. However, for this pair, I was only able to get these in a size 10, and even though the collar area is a bit more padded than normal, for some reason I felt like the toe box was a little bit more generous, and because of that, true to size fit me great. So if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet, I'd recommend sticking true to size, but if you have really wide feet, or if you just prefer more of a roomy fit, then you can go a half size up. Moving on to comfort, so these feel pretty much identical to all my other Air Max 1s. So with that said, it's not going to be the softest and most cushioned shoe out there, despite the fact that there is Nike Air within the midsole. This is still a shoe with technology from 1987, so it's not going to be that soft and that responsive, but for just an everyday casual use shoe, they're going to be okay. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, this is where I was very pleased with this pair. I felt like the material quality was top notch. The nubucks, the leathers especially, they felt very premium and soft, and you can tell that this is a bit more of an elevated take than your standard Air Max ones that have usually that felt like material instead. And on top of that, the craftsmanship I felt was perfect. I had no issues at all with my pair. So to me, this really felt like an elevated collaboration, which is what I was looking for. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace up these Patta Air Max 1s and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, this is a beautiful collaboration between Patta and Nike. And I really like how this is a good blend of being unique while not being too overly loud and in your face, which makes this a very wearable pair, especially in the current fall season. If you guys didn't know, they're also releasing another aqua color pair as well down the line, so I'm really looking forward to picking up that pair too. But for now, I'm super happy with this retail cop, and me being a big fan of the Air Max 1, this is definitely going to get a ton of wear in my rotation. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Patta Air Max 1 in this Monarch colorway. Between this one and the upcoming aqua colorway, which of the two do you guys prefer? I think I might give the edge to the aqua colorway actually, as I think that shade of blue is just really unique and really nice, but this one is definitely no slouch either. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on IG at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. You can also check out my podcast called The Channel 8 Podcast. So the video version is uploaded right here onto my YouTube channel if you want to watch it, but if you want to check out just the audio only version, you can check it out on most of your major podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple, and Podbean. So thank you guys so much for watching, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.